that I've started handling relatively recently are the Curtis photographs and photogravures. And this is a great kind of entry piece, I think, for younger people to start collecting. These were part of Edward Curtis's North American Indian portfolio. In fact, you can see that this was at one point bound into a volume. That's where the stitching held it in. They were based on Curtis's original photographs that he took when he went out west between 1907 and 1926, I believe, maybe 1930. And he did these on giant glass plate negatives. And the whole point of taking these thousands of photographs was in order to produce this work, this bound work, which was financed by J.P. Morgan. And Curtis was very concerned and interested in preserving what he saw of Native Americans, and he felt they were disappearing, their customs and their way of life and they themselves. So he really wanted to record everything. He also recorded soundtracks, I was reading the other night. And this, for instance, is showing a feast march. And you can see, you need to get fairly close up, but the detail that he captured in his original photograph was especially well relayed in this kind of print. He made several different versions, and this is done on tissue paper, which really held the ink and the grooves. So something like this, framed in this way, I have for $550. And unframed, such as this, again, this is a photogravure, is $300. But it is of the period, and I think that is really exciting, again, for why it was created, the purpose behind it, and the beauty of it are wonderfully appealing to me. This is actually one of his original photographs, so this would have come directly off of the glass plate negative. He took so many thousands of photographs that many of them were not included in the published bound work, and this is one of them. So one of the fun things I get to do is to try to figure out if, for instance, the Library of Congress, which has a huge stash of his original photographs, has this one and has a location and a title. Because right now I don't have either, but it does say Curtis in the lower left-hand corner, and that was something he scratched into the photographic plate before the impression was pulled. So this is the original photograph, and because it's small, there were several different formats, and the larger ones go for more money, and because it is not a recognized view that was in the portfolio, this I think I have $1,200 on. Framed, it's archivally framed. It's important to frame these photographs so that they're protected from light, and this one has been framed in that manner. So I think those are, and these work really well in traditional interiors, and also, of course, photographs have a great modern appeal as well, even though this series is finished by 1930.